everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. I think this is the last card. If I have time, I may come up with one more, but this week I've been doing a series featuring some of our new online exclusive specialty papers. So for the other two, I used the greenery paper, and I'll show you those in a second. Today, I'm going to use this fun new metallic. So it's a metallic vellum. You can see on one side it's not the side you use, and then on the other side it's this really pretty gold. So that is what I'm going to make for you today. Before I get going though, in case you've missed any of the new online exclusives, here's a few of them. The tags, I'm using the tags today. They're part of a Christmas greetings bundle, but you can get just the dies because the dies are just tags. So it's not like you have to have the bundle. And then I mixed some of them with the everyday greetings, which is also an online exclusive. Today I'm just going to use one of the tags with the stamp set from the annual catalog. So I wanted to point those tags out to you, and you'll see them on a bunch of these cards. Here's two of them here. Here's two of them on here. Here's one on here, and here's the same metallic paper that I'm using today. Again, two more of the tags. This tag actually comes in the leaf bundle. So those are all on my channel. If you've missed any of the newest online exclusives, you might want to go take a look at those. And then the two that I've shown you so far, this is the Poised Peony. And like I said, I used the greenery vellum on it. This one doesn't have any greenery. It has more of like it looks like somebody pressed white paint onto a pair of denim jeans and then lightly pressed the jeans onto the vellum. That's what it kind of gives me the feel for. And then this wedding card, anniversary card, birthday card, whatever you'd want to use it for. Again, two of the tags and another sheet of that vellum. So if I have time, I'll try to get the last piece of vellum and do one more card, but I'm not quite sure how my week's going to go. So we'll see. And then today, I'm going to use Happiest Day. So this isn't an annual catalog. It was a new stamp set when the catalog came out this past May. And I'm going to use the You Make Me Feel Like Glitter in the Sun. That was the saying. This sentiment was the reason I got the set. So then when I saw the gold paper, I'm like, well, that's perfect. I also love the font here of wishing you the happiest birthday. I love that. And then I'm going to use the little dragonfly, but you could equally make this card and I'm using the sun as well. Use the sun and the rainbows because both of them are glittery in the sun, right? A rainbow after it's rained. Here's the tag that I'm going to use on today's card, and it is out of the Greetings of the Season die bundle, but you can just get the Greetings of the Season dies if you just want all those fabulous tags. And I use this fun shape. And then I have black cardstock will be my background. Let's fold this in half. It's just standard card size. This card's super simple. You're going to be like, oh, I could make it. This is definitely part of my quick and easy summer series. And then I just took a little piece of vanilla here, because if you put it on here, it looks fine. Like, I really like it, and I think it highlighted the gold. But I wanted to kind of have two tones of color. So I just saw what it would look like if I laid that under there. And now you can see it kind of moves around, and the gold looks a little bit more alive. So I'm just going to stick this on here, just kind of in the middle. It doesn't have to be anywhere in particular. And then before I put this on, I'm going to add my ribbon. So let's do our super quick stamping. So I'm going to use all Butterfly Sunshine colors. I have crushed curry, peach pie, and pumpkin pie. And then I'm going to use black, which is memento. So here's where I cut the tag out. I'm just going to use a little piece of scrap here. Let's get all of the things that need memento first. So the little dragonfly is a 2-step stamp. It's actually 3. There are no dies with this. It's just a little standalone set. So I'm going to have to hand trim these out, but they're super easy to trim out. Have those. Let's grab our words. And again, it says, you make me feel like glitter in the sun. Line it up here with these tags in this particular tag bundle. I feel like probably 80% of our sentiments would fit on them in one way, shape, or form. Oops. So that's all of the memento. And then let's grab our peach pie. And you'll see the dragonfly wings come in 2 pieces. So I'm going to put this peach pie down here. There's a print in the wings that you can probably kind of see, but it looks very similar to the paper. I was really pleased with that one. So that's all I need of the peach pie. Grab the pumpkin pie. Because you could color the butterfly in, but then you're not going to get this fun little pattern that's in her wings. It's a him or her, I don't know. And then let's grab our crushed curry for our son. And it just goes right here in the middle. And then I am going to just take my snips. I'm going to trim these out real quick. All right, so those are trimmed out. Now I went with kind of realistic colors, but if you're going to give this to like an 8-year-old girl, use her favorite colors, because the sun and the dragonflies can be any colors. And then you might want to just change the background according to what you're using. So for the ribbon, I am going to use the black and cream, or black and very vanilla checkered ribbon. This one's, is it? Large check. I thought it had check in the other one was, get another one. Now I've totally lost the name for it. I love these tags because they have a little hole in them, so it makes it super easy. You can just tie a bow, which has been my method of choice for a lot of these. But you can do some faux things. This one I'm going to go ahead and tie the knot. So make sure it's about even. So I'm going to tie the knot, and I'm not going to pull it tight. I want to keep it loose so it's a little bit bigger. I want it to have a little bit of weight to that knot right there. So I'm not going to pull it tight. And then I'm going to take my piece of paper. And I'm going to add, this isn't the way I normally do it, but I found it worked well with the vellum. I'm going to add my adhesive straight here to the ribbon. And then we'll just pop this on here. Because I want my tag to have movement, but I don't want the ribbon to go anywhere, especially since I didn't tie a firm knot. So hold that there, make sure this one's straight. And now my tag can still move, but it has a knot in it. And then when you do this on the back, just make sure that you go straight over that line that's in the front. That way you won't see through the vellum. And now when I stick this on my card, again, I want this to have like movement to it because we have the dragonfly. I want the gold to be able to move and kind of shimmer around. So I'm just going to put some adhesive right here where that tag is going to kind of lay. So it's plenty to hold it on the card, but it still has a little bit of movement, and where you can see where the vellum lifts up, then you can kind of see the difference of what's under it. So I told you this was a quick card. We're almost done. I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive here. Remember I said I want my tag to move, and if I put adhesive on this and stick it, it's going to hold them both together. So I'm just going to stick my dragonfly on here. I'm going to come up here. You could use glue if you, especially if you're giving this to a child. It would help them. I'm going to put a little bit right there just to hold that top bit down. And then add my sunshine here. Everything still moves. Everything's got a little bit of air to it. Then a couple more things. I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella. This is just the clear one. Because if we feel like glitter in the sun, we need a little bit of glitter, right? And when I pull this into the crushed curry, you can see it's lifting up some of the yellow ink, just enough to give a tiny bit there. And dragonflies, we know dragonflies have glittery wings, so this is perfect. And this is going to have a tiny bit of orange, yellow, maybe still mixed in it, but that's okay. I'm just going to take and brush that a tiny bit over the word glitter. And then I thought, do I want sparkly? I was torn really on what embellishments to use. So on my first card, I have used these. They're the 2024, 2026 in color resin dots. But I'm going to use a different one on this one just to show you a different look. I laid them out of the way. These are the adhesive back dots for days. They're just a different shape. So these come in the new in colors. And then this comes in whatever paper, whatever suite they're part of. They match that. I know my thing. Here it is. I laid all those cards on top of it. So I'm just going to use the yellow. Both of the packets have 2 sizes. I was tempted to put one in the middle of the sun, but I didn't because I didn't want it to look like the other ones then didn't have some place to go. 2 there. Let's do 1 there. And 1 there. So that's what it looks like with the dots for days. And then I'll show you this other one. The cards are all going to be very, very similar. So you can see it's one of those times where this is actually, what color would this be? Peach pie, and then I would say this is daffodil. So you can really pick either. These have a tinge more orange to them. I love the way that you can get your tag to be tied onto the card, but still have that movement. This one has stuck down. It's not all the way stuck. Not as moving as much since it's been laying underneath all my things. But there you go. Make sure you check out the online exclusive papers, and make sure that if you order anything, you'll find the links down below my video. Make sure you use my host code because then you get your free gift with your purchase. Have a great one. Bye.